Okay, so we go from one Disney story to another Disney story. So everybody knows that with Disney, there has been a big battle with the governor of Disney, and that is Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis has made, and I feel sorry for anybody that lives in Florida. And if you watch from Florida, God bless you, you know, um, because it's very difficult. But Disney has really, they're fighting back. Okay. And so they have now dropped the main campus that they were going to actually start producing. But because of it, okay, a lot of people are in limbo. So this comes from the Hollywood Reporter, okay, and it talks about, um, sorry about that, guys. It talks about how Disney has actually dropped the um, plans for this. Disney is abandoning plans to build a new campus in Lake Noah, Florida. In a memo sent to employees Thursday, Josh D'Amaro, chairman of Walt Disney Parks and Resorts and Disney, said they would not be moving forward with the construction of the campus due to, quote, considerable changes that have occurred since the announcement of the project, including new leadership and changing business conditions, end quote. The project was announced under the leadership of then Disney CEO Bob Chapek in 2021. The business The decision comes as a part of the larger legal battle between Disney and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, which began in March of last year with the entertainment company's opposition to Florida's so-called "Don't Say Gay" bill. Tensions escalated in April when Disney and DeSantis alleging that the governor's oversight board illegally voided an agreement that transferred certain powers of the company dissolved by Reedy Creek Special District back to Disney. Disney has already delayed the relocation of about 2,000 workers in its park, experience and products division, including many Imagineers. The people responsible for designing the park's theme parks and rides to the Lake Noah campus until 2026, amidst the fight of the Don't Say Gay bill, as well as the desire to provide those employees to more flexibility, the company said at the time. Now, Disney is no longer asking employees to relocate there, though D'Amaro notes that some 2,000 have already been moved. This was not an easy decision to make, but I believe it's the right one. As a result, we no longer will be asking our employees to relocate, he wrote in a memo. Iger hinted a withdrawal from Florida on May's 10th earnings call, when he said he was, quote, closely evaluating where it makes sense to direct future investments, end quote, in Disney's theme park business. He appears to directly taunt DeSantis, saying, doesn't the state want us to invest more, employ more people, and pay more taxes, or not? So this is the full memo that D'Amaro wrote. He said, team, I want to let you know that we've just begun communication regarding our updated plans for the Lake Noah campus. As many of you know, the company has decided to build a new Disney campus in Lake Noah, and many of our cast members, Imagineers, and employees were asked to commit to a move to Florida. While some were very excited about the new campus, I know that this decision and the circumstances surrounding it have been difficult for others. Given the considerable changes that have occurred since the announcement of this project, including new leadership and changing business conditions, we have decided not to move forward with the construction of the campus. This was not an easy decision to make, but I believe it is the right one. As a result, we will no longer be asking our employees to relocate. For those who have already moved, we will talk to you individually about your situation, including the possibility of you moving back. It is unclear that the power of this brand comes from the. It is clear to me that the power of this brand comes from our incredible people, and we are committed to handling the change with care and compassion. I remain optimistic about the direction of our Walt Disney World business. We have plans to invest $17 billion and create 13,000 jobs over the next 10 years. I hope we're able to do so. We are committed to our teams who call Central Florida home, and all of all of our cast members around the world, I want to thank you for your continued dedication to the parks and experiences, and for delivering the world-class entertainment to our guests. Okay, let's talk about this because it's important. Okay, here's the thing. DeSantis is I'm not going to make this political, so don't worry, guys. DeSantis is an idiot. Okay, he's an absolute idiot. And the thing is that he should be wanting people to get jobs. Okay, he should be wanting all of these, the economy in his state to be doing well and everything else. His values, his beliefs, and his um, opinions not only don't line up with me, okay, but they don't line up with a lot of people. And because of this, Disney has had to put this on hold. And all of those people that are down there right now, and that's who I feel the most sorry for, they are now in limbo. They're now in limbo because those people, those 2,000 individuals that were, I won't say promised, but we're looking forward to actually having a new campus built and everything else, they're now in limbo. And talking to them individually, what is it, that's going to be the biggest thing because I'm sure many of them, okay, have families or some of them have families. My guess is, okay, this is just a guess. I don't know this to be true or false. They asked a lot of people that were single, that had very few attachments, because they don't want to have to worry about, you know, giving a family of four or $5,000 to move somewhere, where they can give half of that amount to John Q or Jane Q and doing that. And I think that that's really troublesome, that you have somebody that basically is stopping them. And mind you, I've been to Orlando. Okay, I actually went to a little. It's about right. It's about 30 minutes right outside of Orlando. Excuse me. It's about 30 minutes right outside of Orlando. It's called Kissimmee. Many, many, many years ago, before the pandemic. And the reason why I didn't stay in Orlando is because it was so high priced. The reason I say this is Orlando, while Las Vegas may be, Orlando is the number one tourist destination in the world. Okay, not only in the United States, but in the world. Okay, maybe not in the world. I'll take that back, but definitely in the United States. Because when you look at all the theme parks, people go down there for one main thing: Disney World. I mean, they go to Universal and they go to SeaWorld and they go to Knott's Berry, but those are secondary. You go to Disney first. Okay? The fact that they've had to, A, put it on hold is tough, but B, more importantly, the fact that you have all these people in limbo and they don't know what to do. They are in deep, deep trouble because luckily it's only 2,000. So this may only cost them a couple of $1 million in the grand scheme of things. I'll be very curious to see how long this whole thing goes, because it's going to be very interesting. But DeSantis, he's an idiot. He's a flat out idiot, and he's making this now to the point where, he doesn't understand. He just doesn't get it. I hope they take care of it. At the end of the day, my goal is those 2,000 people were made whole. Okay, that's A. And B, I hope they are able to build this. And if they are able to create 13,000 jobs, that's fantastic. Okay, but it is over the next 10 years. So, I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to be making money from this. Disney will eventually, but they're making oodles of money already. Anyways, what do you guys think about the park actually them actually having to halt their plans on this? Do you think this is the right thing? What do you think should happen to the 2,000 people that are down there already? Do you think they should relocate? Disney should relocate them or give them a cash amount to relocate so they can do whatever they want? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments and I'll get back to everybody.